This is the first time I see it, just because, I mean, I'd heard about it, but I'd never walked by at the right time, so.
I don't know anything about the Krishna Lunch. I've never had it before. It's always popular, so it must be good. I think it's a vegetarian.
I don't know, I'm a little bit sketched out about it. I'm gonna ask friends, because I don't really know what it's about. I just see, like, people playing music.
Krishna originated, I guess you could say, from the Vedic literature. Krishna is what we call the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is, all things, all beings emanate from Krishna. Krishna has come to earth in various forms, and he exists in other forms as well. He actually came down here in 1971. He very rarely would come to such small cities, but Gainesville he felt was really ripe with opportunity to really spread the name of Krishna. And he actually stood right under the tree that we're having this interview, and he said, chant loudly, much like we're doing back here, and distribute food.
So have you guys had Krishna Lunch before?
Never.
No? Are you excited to try it?
It's so exciting.
Excited to try.
We got our food. All right, I'm gonna try the dessert. All right, here goes my
Bombs away.
It's actually pretty good. Like, it's not that bad.
Every day that we serve lunch, we generally will start around 5 to 6 in the morning cooking.
It seems really grandiose. It seems like, we're throwing things around and stuff, but it's actually really like formulaic, and that's a simplicity for us. We're out of here at about 9:30 every day, and you smell really like spices when you leave, and you don't notice it until you take a shower. On a normal day, we cook rice, we cook a sabji, which is a vegetable preparation. It's like a Bengali term, which just means vegetables. And we cook, on some days we cook a soup, either a dal or a chili. And every day we make halava, which is a dessert. It's interesting that we actually never taste anything. We don't taste it, we don't smell it, we don't like anything like that. Usually if you go to someone's house, they're even just like, oh, it has more of this, more of that, but we just have complete faith that it's going to turn out okay.
The first time I saw it was freshman year, but I didn't try it until probably a year ago, sophomore year.
Affordable meal on campus compared to other choices. It's healthy relatively.
I found out about it from actually my roommate who was going to go off, and he said, come over and try this. It's really good food and it's really healthy for you.
It's pretty good. I really like Wednesdays and Fridays, and Thursdays are okay. I'm getting it today, but I prefer Wednesdays and Fridays.
I've actually eaten Krishna Lunch like every week or so, like once a week for like a year and a half now.
I'm a vegetarian. It's the best vegetarian thing on campus. Everything else is pretty awful.
Some of my older friends, my first year here, went to go eat Krishna Lunch, and they invited me to come. And I've been eating there since then, so like 2 years now.
It's also a pretty chill environment. You come over here and you get a soundtrack to your lunch every day. Might be the same thing, but it sounds good after a while.
Very repetitive music.
The more you enjoy
eat the
Christmas foods, the more
like
you
a club.
It's
kind of relaxing. It is. I like it.
like a club to me.
It's pumping it.
You get like unlimited refills, which is awesome. So if I'm hungry, like on Fridays they have these really delicious potatoes, and I'll go back for those like 3 times.
No, it's delicious. Free refills, man.
All you can eat.
You don't like involved in any of their activities?
No, I haven't. Some of my friends have. They've gone to like the Krishna house and stuff. But yeah, I just come and eat the lunch, yeah.
I just come for lunch.
What up? How you doing?
Yo.
Yeah, I was
well, 16 at the time, and I did it the way some people do. You know, I fell head over heels for a devotee girl. You know, I don't know anything about Hare Krishnas. I just knew I liked this lady a lot. And then, hey, it turns out her whole family was Hare Krishnas. So, but I didn't know anything about the Hare Krishnas, even though you can't turn around without running into one here in Gainesville, you know. So they really, like, you know, they really explained the philosophy really clearly to me. And then I would mountain bike a lot, and I ran into a tree face first, and I was like, Jesus, you know, Krishna's trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
So that's when I decided to move into the Krishna house. This isn't really my ideal thing I want to be doing, but, you know, it's more time I can go inward and really get my sadhana in check, which is my spiritual practice. So it's what I'm trying to do. I'm at an intersection. I don't want to bore you with all my life details, but it's like tour forever, play music for Krishna, go to grad school for Krishna, do art, or just travel from temple to temple, become a monk. I don't know, 3 totally different paths, and I really got to make some decisions. But
I actually first heard of Krishna maybe 3 months ago. And by that I mean that's when I first met the devotees. I actually went on a very long trip, and I went all the way up from Jacksonville, Florida I went all the way up to Maine, and I tried finding God. And it's really funny, I got accepted to grad school here, and I was just walking across the campus like many students here, and I heard them playing the music right behind me, and I was like, what is this nonsense? What is going on? And so I walked over, and I asked that very question, I'm like, what is this? And they're like, oh, this is Krishna Lunch. You know, come through, have some food, sit down, let's talk. That was, maybe 7 weeks ago, and I haven't left since. I mean, I really love doing service, and this is it right here. I mean, we get to serve on average 1,000 students a day. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes it's a lot more. But we're out here every day for 3 hours just chanting and serving food, serving vegetarian and vegan food. And it gives us a unique opportunity. Yet again, we're here to ensure that you get fed. We're here to, make sure that you get that, that nurture. But we're also here that if you have questions, much like you do, we're here to answer those. And we're here to make sure that, we can reach out to you.
The Counseling and Wellness Center here on campus has more clients, more anxiety, more depression, more stress, so much so they can't even keep up with the caseload. And we feel that what we have to offer is a non-sectarian process of meditation that anyone can practice. Doesn't mean joining anything, no obligations. We just hope people will become more peaceful by practicing bhakti yoga, chanting, eating sacred food, and enjoying these processes that we teach. I got into Krishna 40 years ago this month.
Cool. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I'm a member of the clergy now. In the past, I've been a businessman. I've raised a family. I'm a grandfather. So being a Krishna doesn't mean being a monk. And in my case, after retiring, my wife and I decided to go back into the ministry.
How does it feel for you to be able to impart knowledge to them and see them grow?
Oh, it's really exciting. Their faces become very bright. One girl was telling me, she went to class and they say, you're smiling all the time. What is it? She said, it's Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.